Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up,
and Creator, these two.
A nose separates the top two in the Belmont Stakes in New York. Bergeron Boy doused his rivals in the slop at Santa Rosa Park in Trinidad. And the snowstorm is ice cold in the feature event at the Garrison Savannah in Barbados. We flash back to 2003 when top of the class spread eagled the opposition in the Royal Oak Derby in Trinidad. But first, to New York we go, where a field of 13 went postwards in the final jewel in the U.S. Triple Crown. Preakness Stakes Hero Exaggerator was the 6-5 favorite to win the event and enhance his claims for an Eclipse Award at the end of the season. But Exaggerator barely raised the gallop, finishing in the ruck as Creator and the Destin fought tooth and nail to claim the $800,000 winner's share of the prize.
They're off in the Belmont Stakes. And Destin had a very good beginning, but there goes Gettysburg as expected. Sent to the lead by Paco Lopez, and Destin is close as to stablemate Stradivari. And then to the outside, there goes right to the outside of them, Seeking the Soul, who's 3 deep into that turn. Cherry Wine sits back and runs in 5th. Exaggerator's not far behind. He's 3 wide into the turn as Governor Malibu saves all the ground. Then Brody's Cause, Seeking the Soul, 3 lengths more. And then comes Forever Doro racing on the outside of Creator, who's been guided to the rail. Lonnie is second last. Trojan Nation trails. And the first quarter was solid enough. It was 24 seconds flat. So it is Gettysburg the leader on this expansive first turn at Belmont Park. Gettysburg in front by 1.5 lengths. Destin tracks in second position. Seeking the Soul follows in third. Stradivari's in between horses. Exaggerator's moving up on the outside and is strongly held by Kent DeSormo 4 deep up the backstretch. Then Governor Malibu followed by Cherry Wine. Brody's Cause is right behind his stablemate, and he's 6 lengths off the lead up the backstretch. Lonnie has gone by a few horses now, and Lonnie is moving up on the outside. Then Creator, sudden breaking news, and Forever Doro. The half was in 48 and 2, 3/4 up in 1 minute 13 and 1/5 seconds, and Trojan Nation is well behind the field. So Gettysburg leads the charge up the backstretch in front by 1 length. It is Destin who continues to pursue in second. Stradivari is right there, and so is Exaggerator. The Preakness winner is 4th and right to the outside of a ground-saving Governor Malibu, who is sent along by Joel Rosario down on the inside. Gettysburg has been there all the way so far. Destin continues to pursue him. Stradivari is close. Exaggerator is 2 lengths off the lead, 4 wide on the turn. Then Governor Malibu, Creator, Lonnie still with 5 lengths to make up. And then it's Cherry Wine. Sudden breaking news goes wide and Forever Doro. It is still Gettysburg who will turn into the stretch with Destin right on his outside. And they're into the stretch. And Destin has taken the lead in the Belmont Stakes. Stradivari is there. Governor Malibu couldn't get through on the inside. He is in traffic. Exaggerator. Here comes Lonnie on the far outside, and Creator is coming too. It is Destin in front. Creator, Lonnie on the outside. Destin and Creator. These two come down to the line together. Too close to goal.
So only a nose separated 16-1 short Creator and the 9-1 chance Destin in one of the wildest finishes to the Belmont Stakes in years. The 2 grey horses, who both disappointed in the Kentucky Derby, benefited from a strong early pace and could not be separated by the naked eye as they flashed by the line together. For Creator, it was a welcome return to form after his decisive win in the Arkansas Derby was followed by a tame effort in the Kentucky Derby. To Trinidad and Tobago we go, where rain made the underfoot conditions sloppy on the main track at Santa Rosa Park. In the feature event over 6 furlongs, which attracted a field of 7 horses, the 2-5 favorite Holy Man failed by a neck.
Racing and slowest to leave was Garby's Goal. Garby's Goal a long last, as Holy Man is the one who picks up the running. Here is Magic Russ Seal on the inside coming to put the pressure. Bergeron Boy on the far side is next in third, and this one is being followed by Blue Tequila. And tailed off at this time is Garby's Gold. So that's the 5 runners as they passed the 900-meter marker. And Holy Man is the one who is in front by a neck. In second spot on the far side is stablemate Bergeron Boy. On the inside is Magic Russ Seal. And this trio have left Blue Tequila back and forth, and she has about 5, maybe 6 lengths to find. And continuing to tail off is Gabby's Goal as they come out from the far turn, approaching the 500-meter marker, and Holy Man leads from Bergeron Boy. Back in third now, and that one is starting to feel the pinch. That's Magic Seal as they turn to the judge. That's the top two, Bergeron Boy and Holy Man. Holy Man is being conjured up by Sheldon Rodrigo on the inside as Bergeron Boy is now starting to get the better of the argument. They come inside the final 200 meters, and Bergeron Boy is a leader now by a half a length. Holy Man is trying on the inside, but Bergeron Boy has him racing up towards the finishing line. Bergeron Boy in a nice performance in taking the 8th.
So Bergeron Boy fought back the challenge of a game Holy Man to win the event, covering 6 furlongs in 1 minute 12 and 1/5 of a second. Bergeron Boy is owned by Mr. Pius, trained by Escan and ridden by Praven Badri. Over in Barbados, last year's Midsummer Classic winner Donica Did It was the firm favourite in the St. Anne Garrison Savannah handicap over his favourite trip of 9 furlongs. But on a sunny afternoon on the Savannah, Donica ran as if galloping in a snowstorm.
Racing and all of them got away well, and Infrared pops away to the lead. So Infrared just the leader by a length from Snowstorm. She's the grey, and towards her outside is Little Man Aaron, white with red cap. And Donico Did It with Delano Husbands has all to pass with Delano Lopez, right? Has them all to pass with just under a circuit to go. And it is on the outside Snowstorm and on the inside Infrared. These two have opened up by about 4 lengths to Little Man Aran, and Donico Did It still has all to pass after opening quarter of 26 flat. And Ricky Walker has decided to take Snowstorm on to the lead, and she opens up a length from Infrared. These two are about 5 lengths clear now of Little Man Aran, and still with all to pass is Donico Did It after half of 49 and 2. They go towards the 4 furlong marker, and Snowstorm continues to lead by a length and a half from Infrared. The 2 lightweights up front. 5 or 6 back before we find Little Man Aran, and Donico Did It is being pushed along to take closer order as they head past the 3 furlong marker, and that's their departure point. Snowstorm continues to lead, but she's going to be pressed now by Infrared, who comes to ask her a question. As Snowstorm answers it and goes on again, but Infrared continues to be persistent. These two have matched well clear now of Little Man Aran and Donico Did It. It is on the inside Snowstorm and on the outside Infrared, and there are no more turns, and it's Infrared on the outside and Snowstorm on the inside. Snowstorm and Infrared, Snowstorm on the inside, on the outside Infrared. Snowstorm is going to start to draw off now. She's going to report home in front, wins it now by about 2 from Infrared.
The grey Snowstorm, owned by Mrs. Stephanie Goddard and ridden by Rico Walcott for trainer Andy Ward, easily took care of rivals despite the winning margin being only 2 1/4 lengths. The final time for the 1800-meter trip, 1 minute 51 and 6/10 of a second. We flash back to 2003 and the Royal Oak Derby, where Glenn Mendez's Chestnut Colt top of the class made hacks of opponents en route to winning the Triple Crown. In the stretch drive, top of the class traveled so strongly, he appeared to be running off the TV monitor.
That means they're under starters orders, and away they go for the Derby, and a good level break. Royal Flush not too well away. So video on the inside as well away. Here comes top of the class to go straight to the front to pick it up. Also up there, you can see Celebration Time. And then comes Due Diligence on the outside. The top of the class, passing in front of the first time. That's the leader by a length. Then comes in second on the inside. It is now Sweet Dreams is there. Then comes Celebration Time. Due Diligence as they go around the first turn. It's top of the class. That's the leader by a length. Sweet Dreams on the inside in second. Then comes in third, it is Sweet Tempo, and followed by fourth on the outside, Savidia is there. Due Diligence is also up there in the fine line. Savidia starting to drop back. Super Grey is in mid-division making a forward move. And then comes, I can see Ginger Bay, and the famous colors of Sir David Seal. And then a gap we come to, that's My Aphrodite. And then comes Royal Red. At the back of the field is Royal Flush, and Van Nistelrooy brings up the rear. At the halfway stage in the Derby, it is top of the class still by a length and a half. Celebration Time is in second, and then comes in third, it is Sweet Tempo. followed by fourth Due Diligence. Then comes on the outside of that, I can see Undisputed. And then comes Ginger Beef dropping back, as well as Sweet Dream at the far turn. And the top of the class is starting to kick on, 2.5 lengths clear. It's all for second money now. Due Diligence is there. My Eye for that's Undisputed on the inside. Then comes Celebration Time. Sweet Temper is also there. But as they round the corner for home in the Derby, it is all top of the class. Already 5-6 lengths clear. And the Triple Crown looks a certainty at the 200-meter mark. Top of the class, opening up now. 10 lengths clear, 12 lengths, top of the class with 100 meters to go. Here comes the Triple Crown winner. Top of the class, wins it by 20 lengths.
We've been at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Join us again next week.